And welcome to a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here at Moda Frank Stadium. It is the final regular season home game for the Garnet Valley girls lacrosse team as they will host the Harriton Rams. Ryan Liddy here along with Ryan Croak. Harriton, not the hardest test. They're 2-14 right now, way down in the District 1 standings. But the Jags really need every win they can get as they fight for standings here.
You're absolutely right. They are currently 13th in the district. Garnet Valley is 9-6-1, where they stand at today, looking to improve to 10-6-1 today. Um, over with a win over 41st ranked 2-14 Harriton. So I mean, obviously, just looking at those rankings, the numbers, it's pretty obvious to see who the heavy favorite is today. But anything can happen. We've seen some crazy things this season, Lid. So we'll have to see what happens today. I want to see the Jags go into their bench today. I want to see them get an early lead. Just kind of take control of this one right from the get-go, so that way they can, see what they have on their bench. Because that's what's really going to help you get in the district playoff season, state playoff season potentially. Um, Having some depth on the roster and having some players who can go out there on the field, know what's expected of them, know what they need to do to succeed at the varsity level. That's what's going to really be able to help this team as we get to that playoff season. So that's what I'm looking to see today from the Jags. Get an advantage early and go to the bench. I want to see Coach Julie utilize what she's got on the bench.
Perfect segue there. There was a change in the starting lineup as the whistle blows and we're underway. Jamie Dwyer is starting ahead of Bridget McCann. McCann does have the normal knee brace on, but it does look bigger. So we will keep an eye on that. As Mia Zebley hands things off to Dee Dee Schmidtline, here's Savannah Saunders. Gives to Mia Rucci. Now Maddie Shoemaker behind the net. Shoemaker gives to Jenny Green. Gives back to Zebley. Zebley works in. Now it's to back out of it. Gives to Rucci. Rucci, the Maryland commit, gives up to Zebley!
Off the post.
Off the
bar.
crossbar.
That was just picturesque offense from the Jags, just unable to convert there as Green's going to draw a whistle. She'll probably get an 8-meter. Heck of a job there by Rucci and Zebley working together to find some open space for Zebley to get a point-blank shot off just a bit too high.
Shot by Green. It's saved by the keeper. That is Shayla Mayer, the senior for Harriton.
Good work there by Mayer. Standing in there. Tough shot to save, obviously, on the 8-meter from Jenny Green.
Pass goes wide. Ball still loose. Still on the ground. Sammy Wood picks it up.
Good pressure from the Jags on the attack now. Trying to keep this ball on this side of the field. That's exactly what you want to do. Keep the pressure on.
And Harriton, they're not playing for any playoff spots, but they are playing right now to wreck other teams' playoff chances.
They're playing spoiler.
Yes, they are. Sammy Wood gives to Shoemaker. Shoemaker being defended by Mila Lee.
Good defense from Harriton. They're making things tough on the Jags a little bit here.
Saunders gives to Wood. Sammy Wood gives it up. Here's Rucci. Rucci works in. Shot. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
That was beautiful.
And a score from Mia Rucci.
Top shelf. Top left. That was a work of art that we just saw there.
Rucci, of course, scored her 100th goal last time out against Haverford. So a great start to this one for Mia Rucci. Of course, while we have a break here, we want to let you know why the flags are flying half-stacked. There was a drive-by shooting in Texas yesterday that claimed the lives of 7 innocent people. So we really feel bad about that, and we hope all those families are in good spirits. Draw is won by Harriton. And here come the Rams. Pass. Great recovery there by Avery Mayer. Here's Brianna Mayer. Meyer gives it up. Back to Brianna Mayer. Here's number 9, Sadie Timmons. Number 2, Luciana Tamburo. Tamburo defended heavily, and Jenny Green ends up with the ball.
Did a great job there, knocking the ball away. And obviously first to get to it there, too. You see the speed. Jenny Green.
Rucci, Schmidt-Line lost the ball, had a wide open net. And a whistle blows, and the ball's going to go to Harriton.
Jags up 1-0 early here, but it hasn't been perfect. It has not been perfect. They've had some really, really good plays. But they do have a goal, obviously, with that beautiful shot by Rucci. But Harriton's playing them well. They're doing the best they can out there. And nothing's coming easy to Garnet Valley right now. Which, if you're a 2-14 team going up against a team fighting for playoff seeding, nothing's coming easy to them. That's something I have to feel good about if I'm on the Harriton sideline. Still plenty of time left to go here in the first half, though. Only a few minutes into the game. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from Harriton there. They're making things difficult on the Jags.
Here's Eva Zifron. Defended heavily by Bellis. Excuse me. Ball is knocked away, but it will stay with Harriton.
Not entirely sure what the whistle. I think they called Zebley for something. I couldn't really see the angle, or from the angle we're at right here. But
12-meter for Timmons. She'll pass it off. Here's Zoe Berman. Timmons gives it up to Mayer. Whistle blows. And they're going to give the ball to the Jags. Look at that.
I think they might have been crowding the crease. Maybe someone stepped in it. Not sure. I think that's what their whistle was. Something like that.
Well, I believe you can step into the crease if it is not on a shot.
I think there was something.
But I think they had a lot of people around Kate Sharp there.
They did.
Excuse me. Here comes Liv Perry. She gives it off to Ashley Burkett. Burkett working way down the field, using her speed.
Nice move.
What a move by Ashley Burkett. She'll dump it off to Rucci. Here's Sammy Wood. Wood wraps around, backs out of it. Sammy Wood underneath. Saunders lost it. It ends up in Maddie Shoemaker's stick. Shoemaker had Wood on the cut. Pass goes just wide. Jenny Green races it down. Whistle blows.
I really like what I'm seeing from the Jaguar offense right now. They just have to execute. What they're drawing up here is working. They just have to connect the passes, and there they do. Rucci gets her second of the game. What a shot that was. Wide open, too.
We've been waiting for that breakout game for Mia Rucci, and I know we're only a little bit in, but I think we might have just gotten it.
Still plenty of time left, Flip.
I know. I said I know we're only a little bit in.
I know. Anyway. Jags offense, though, I really like what I saw in that possession. Everything that they drew up worked. They're causing a lot of confusion for the Rams, forcing defenders to make decisions. That's what you want to do if you're on offense. You force the defender to make a choice, and you just go and do the other thing. And that's exactly what the Jags have been doing. I really like what their offense has done so far in this game. They just got to execute a little bit cleaner. They did get it together there at the end of that possession, got a goal out of it. But if they can just keep doing what they're doing and execute at a high level, this game's going to get away from Harriton, and it's going to get away quickly.
Something that I've noticed, number 14, the captain and draw specialist. Whoa, Saunders takes another hit.
Why is she always taking a beating whenever we're here at the Mo?
I guess it's bad luck. As I was saying, Tessa Mahoney, number 14, is wearing a helmet, which is not something you see every day in girls lacrosse. But I mean, that shows that these girls aren't afraid to make contact with each other. Shot and a score. We'll get you who that was by in a couple seconds. Jags up now 3-0. Coming back into the draw circle. Looks like there's going to be a new draw specialist. It's going to be Brianna Mayer. Mayer and Saunders. Referee is ready. Backs up. Whistle blows and we're back underway. That draw. Whoa! Jenny Green takes a hit. It's always Green and Saunders.
Nice incidental contact there. Just gets tripped up on the legs. It's nothing.
Still.
Obviously draws the whistle, but it's nothing dirty, nothing malicious there.
Savannah Saunders now 4 for 4 on draws, and I know I just jinxed that, but okay.
She's going to be 5 for 5. But watch this. Garnet Valley's going to get a goal here. I'm going to reverse jinx you. Garnet Valley's going to get a goal in this very possession. It's going to be Zebley. Watch
Here's
this.
Zebley.
Bang!
Boom! Thank you, Ryan Crook.
Look at that.
Ha ha ha.
Predicting the future, baby.
Timeout Harriton. Their first of the game.
A much needed one, too. Jags really on a roll now. And that's exactly, what did I say when they got their second goal? Their offense is doing some great things. They just got to execute. They're executing now. Firing on all cylinders right now. 3 quick goals, up 4-0 in less than 8 minutes of game time. That's the offense we want to see. That's the offense we've come to expect to see from the Jags. And they're firing on all cylinders here against Harriton.
We will be right back after. Coming out of the timeout, we'll go back for the draw. Whistle blows, we're back underway. Croak, I swear you jinxed it. Okay, good.
You jinxed it. You said she would win 4. She's won every face-off or draw. I messed it up this time. Wow.
Yeah!
That's hilarious. All right, anyway. She's won every draw she's had. That's what you said. And you calling me the jinx? Get out of here, Liddy. Get out of here. She's 5 for 5 now on the draw.
Croak, one mess up. Liddy.
You didn't start the
Goose
stream till
egg.
halftime. You didn't
Goose
start the stream
egg.
till halftime against Conestoga. Give me a break, Lid. Give me a break. I have to compensate for all the line Liddy mistakes. Just happens to be that I've given you enough crap for mixing up draw and face-off all year long. I've been waiting. I'm saying, Liddy, I can't wait till we get to spring because I know you're going to call draws face-offs and face-offs draws, but you've done a good job all
the
spring.
face-off straws.
All right, there's an 8-meter shot going on.
Shot saved by Mayer, as you were saying.
The point is, all right, I've given you credit all spring, have I not? For
Yes,
not
you have.
mixing it up. Exactly. You're about to go. I'm not going to jinx this because as you've seen, I've been the good luck charm today. I'm 1 for 1 on the things I've called. I'm going to say this. You're going to finish the entire season without mixing up draw and face-off, which is astounding to me. Like I never would have predicted that coming into the spring. But you've been determined, you've been in the lab, you've been practicing clearly. And just the rigorous stuff, rigorous jokes from me, making fun of it, all that stuff, has paid off because you haven't messed up once, as far as I know.
I've got 2 games left.
You got 2 games
2
left
games.
to complete the streak. If you
Oh,
do
my
it,
goodness.
if you do it, Lid, maybe I'll give you a prize.
Oh, yeah. Prizes from Ryan Croak are the best.
Exactly. Everybody knows that.
Anyway, Sammy Wood gives it up to Saunders.
You want me to call my shot again here, Lid?
Better before it. Well, too late now. Whistle blows.
Saunders hits the deck again.
Harriton's going to take over. Mayer goes the short way to Sophie Smith. Pass goes wide. Burkett missed it. Who's going to have it? It's going to be Jags.
It is. Wow. Not entirely sure what happened there. But turnover. Jags have possession, looking to make it 5-0 now.
Here's Zebley. Shoemaker scores!
That was just effortless. Absolutely effortless. Zebley knew exactly where Shoemaker was going to be. Shoemaker knew exactly when the ball was going to come, where the ball was going to be. And just puts it in beautifully. 5-0. Great offense.
Great offense indeed. Saunders and Mayer coming back once again for the draw.
There you go.
Did not jinx me. I may have just
not.
jinxed myself.
I'm not going to jinx you. I said that I wasn't going to jinx you.
Ball being placed between the sticks. So blows and we're back underway. Saunders takes a hit. Ball goes to the
Again.
Jags.
How many times are we going to mention Saunders' name when it comes to getting whacked?
Yeah, I think we might have a couple more. A couple being like 25 in the next 2 games, but here's Schmidtline. Schmidtline gives to Jenny Green. Green to Zebley. Zebley makes a move. Shot! Saved by Mayer.
You know, all things considered, we've seen some good saves being made by Mayer.
Oh, intercepted by Rucci, but she dropped it. She's able to get it back.
Heck of a read there by Rucci, though, despite not completing the interception. But Jags have possession again. Right as I compliment Mayer, she just turns the ball over. It's unfortunate.
Shoemaker gives to Schmidtline. Schmidtline being defended heavily. Back to Shoemaker. Shoemaker defended by Smith. Shoemaker a shot!
That was Zebley.
Zebley a shot. You can't blame me for that when I was looking at the roster.
I am going to blame you for that one because you're looking at the field.
Okay, well, we'll let
Great
that go.
goal by Mia Zebley. That's the point that we're trying to make here, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding work. And again, the teamwork between Zebley and Shoemaker. Saw him get the 5th goal. Zebley picked up the 4th goal. Zebley gets number 6 there for the Jags. Shoemaker and Zebley. It's a dynamic duo here between seniors for this Jaguar offense. They've been killing it all season long. Clearly, good chemistry there. Just having their way with Harriton right now these last few possessions.
Okay, if I may.
No, you may not. I don't even want to know what's coming after this, but you're not. You know. Just no. Call the game.
Oh, my God. Ball being placed within the sticks again. Whistle blows, and Saunders wins it. Saunders taking it all the way upfield herself. She lost the ball. They're going to call and say she was hitting the arm. Saunders scores! Caught him napping.
What a goal by Saunders. And exactly like you said, Liddy. Caught him napping. Whistle gets blown. The restart. She can take it if she wants. She does. Harriton players trying to get behind her. I think that was Sophie Smith getting in position behind Saunders, waiting for the restart to happen. Saunders just went. Able to catch the Rams asleep there. Just weave through a couple defenders inside the 8-meter arc. And put it in the back of the net. Outstanding work there from the sophomore on offense, getting the Jags up now 7-0 here about halfway through the first half. I want to see Coach Dooley go to the bench now. I think you're in a comfortable spot where you can say, all right, let's go to the bench. Let's see what some other players can do.
And as soon as that whistle blows, they can go. The whistle will blow to stop play, and then as soon as that second whistle blows, if the players are trying to get behind a reset, it doesn't matter. They can go. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Jags. I think we may have just had our first Savannah Saunders draw loss. Anyway, Zebley. Here's Jenny Green looking for her. She got it.
Oh, my goodness. That was picturesque from Jenny Green.
8-0.
Got through about 4 defenders on that singular play. Just bobbing and weaving, switching the stick from left to right and back again. And puts it in the goal with ease.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just let you visualize what I just saw Ryan Croak do it as he was analyzing that.
I would love to hear this because I'm just not even consciously thinking about this. I want, like, please elaborate. What did I do?
As you were sitting there talking about Jenny Green's movements, you had an imaginary stick in your hand and you were
I talk with my hands. What are you talking about? I'm visualizing the play. Come on, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Get out of here.
Whistle blows.
Lord knows I can't cradle a stick anywhere near as good as any of these players. So allow me to just have my fun.
It's won by Nina Cianci. Cianci gives to Rucci.
I think we're starting to see some players come on the field. I think McCann just came out there. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, McCann did come out. Schmidtline's out. Perry's out. Green's on the bench as well for the Jags. So we are seeing some new faces out there, which is exactly what I wanted to see. McCann's out there now. Who else we got?
Like
Cianci's out there, as you mentioned.
Cianci, and one more.
I think Halloran might be out there.
Yes, Halloran is out there as well.
See, look at that.
Zebley gives it up to Cianci. Here's Wood.
Wow.
What a move.
The agility. She's always operating at 110%, Sammy Wood. I mean, so quick. So agile.
Halloran sends a wide pass. Whistle blows. See what it is for. They're going to reset things.
I don't have it from probably the 12-meter arc, or 12-meter fan, I should say. Yeah.
Halloran, whoa. Saw Zebley make a little bit of a jerk move there.
Nice idea there from Zebley trying to find Wood in front of the net. Making a nice cut there with Sammy Wood, but pass doesn't find the mark. Jags are going to keep possession, though.
Here's Zebley, right at the 12-meter fan. Gives to Halloran.
I like the slow pace the Jags are taking now. Don't got to go at 100 miles an hour. You're up 8-0 in the first half. It's cool a bit. Take some time off the clock.
I mean, we're not even at the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, work an offensive set. That's what they're doing right now. Got a whistle.
Looks like Shoemaker's going to have a 12-meter.
Yep.
Shoemaker makes a move, ran right into a double team. Here's Zebley. Zebley makes a move. Getting pushed way out. Zebley found Halloran. We're going to have another 12-meter. This time for Mia Zebley. Zebley underneath. Saunders lost the ball. It's a huge fight for it. That's in!
That went in the goal. Oh, but we got a whistle. It's going to be on the Jags.
Looked like in the crease.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Getting a little too ambitious there.
Pass from Mayer. Goes to Lee.
Zebley trying to block Lee's movement, though. He's called for the whistle. He's called for a foul, I should say.
Here's Emma Gibbs.
Feels like forever since Harriton's been in the attacking zone.
Yeah, it really does.
I can't remember the last time they were in this part of the field, aside from maybe like about 23 minutes ago in the game.
Harriton slowing things way down. Behind the net. Defended by McCann. That was Zoe Berman. Underneath, took a hit. Flag is put up in the air, and that's going to be an 8-meter.
Yeah, I think they're going to get the Jags for just really bunching up on Sadie Timmons. She was kind of in that zone, must not have been within a stick's length of another player.
Timmons is shot, and she scores, and Harriton is on the board.
That's huge for team morale if you're the Rams. But logistically speaking, it's not going to do much. 8-1 now, the score with 8 minutes to go in the first half. But who knows? I mean, I don't see this as something that Harriton's going to be able to come back from. I mean, and I've been saying it all year long, but I'm sure you've heard me mention this the entire season when it comes to this girls' team. But the thing that I think they're really good at, especially on defense, is not allowing big runs. Whenever someone scores on them, maybe you get 2 if you're lucky if you're an opponent against this Jaguar team. But I feel like I haven't seen an entire, at any point this season, I feel like I haven't seen this team give up 3-4 consecutive goals to their opponent.
I think the only time that I can think of, and we weren't there, it was the Owen J. Roberts game. Blowout
And
loss
that's
13-1.
more
but
than
that's
understandable.
right. That's still one of the best teams in the country.
Look at that. Getting the chemistry going. Hey now.
Draw was won by Mayer. She falls down.
Go
Cianci's
work by
able to get it.
Cianci. It's taking advantage of her opponent in the precarious position there. On the ground, Cianci just makes the right play.
McCann gives to Bellis.
Oh, come on.
That was a push.
That was just reckless there.
Bellis gives it up to Rucci.
Pure recklessness there from Bianna Mayer.
Underneath, Shoemaker had to back out of it.
I thought you were going to try and shoot that.
I mean, you're up 8-1. Why
that not? That would have been something.
Here's Zebley. Rucci.
I'm going to call my shot again.
All yours.
Let's see. I'll wait. All right, it went. I thought Saunders was about to score. Who are we feeling?
I thought you had one lined up.
I didn't. I made it up on the fly last time. Got a call. Oh, that's flag. Never mind.
Flag. So it's going to be an 8-meter.
If it's an 8-meter for Shoemaker, I'm going to wait till the next possession because I think she's going to score here. She's really good at ripping these right away, so I expect her to do something like that.
See what
Looks
she
like
does
she's getting in
here.
position.
She's winding up.
Yeah, she's got this. Trust me.
Whistle blows. She rips a shot and scores.
What is that? 2 for 2?
I
Oh
think
no,
that
that's it. I went off the side of the net, Lynn.
Whoa!
Wow. Went off the side. Oh, I'm 1 for 2. Just a bit wide. I thought play.
I thought I saw that go right past Mayer.
I mean, we saw the net move, but I guess it hit the side of the net. Didn't go in.
Saunders this time. Knocked away. Halloran got knocked down.
Good stand by Harriton. Got to give him credit here. I mean, we both thought that was a goal by Shoemaker. I was confident that she was going to score there. And I thought she did. I mean,
those wind-up shots by Shoemaker, they're hard to stop.
they're impossible to stop. Let's see if Harriton can get something out of it, though. Maybe put together something.
Here's Timmons.
They got to close this gap before halftime. We know how the Jags are going to come out at the halftime break. But if Harriton can just kind of put their feet on the gas a little bit here and just slim the deficit they face right now, that would be absolutely huge for them trying to play spoiler here against Garnet Valley. What's the call here?
Like Berman was working in.
I think they're going to call Bellis for something there, which is a shame because, I mean, credit to, was it Berman you said?
Zoe Berman.
Credit to Zoe Berman. I mean, she got by Jess Bellis there and was about to put on a shot point blank in front of the goal.
Pass goes to number 23.
Instead, Harriton's going to have to work and try and find a shot like that again.
Apologies, I do not have a 23 on my roster. Here's Timmons. Timmons has it knocked away and right into the stick of Kate Sharp. Here comes Cianci, makes a move, gets sandwiched. He's able to get the ball back right into the stick of Rucci, the Maryland commit. Here comes Mia Rucci. Sends a arcing pass to Sammy Wood. Here's Shoemaker, and the Jags are going to slow it down and set up a play. Cianci gives to Zebley.
I'm going to call my shot here.
Whoa! Shoemaker tried a behind the back flip. I don't even know what to call that. I think we'll call that a behind the back. And it went just wide, you were saying.
Mia Rucci's got this one.
All right, we'll hold him to that. So you're going to go 2 for 3 or 1 for 3. Wood shot right over the net. I think that's a good bet. It's a good.
Now, are we going to count the one that I said Shoemaker would make the 8-meter? Because I said I was going to wait to call my shot because I thought Shoemaker was going to make that.
Well, you'd have to have an 8-meter.
Oh, Rucci nearly had it point blank in front of the goal. Halloran takes another. What is it with the sophomores on this team and just taking so many hits?
It is.
I will say this, Liddy. Halloran was my second pick. I was debating between her and Rucci. So if Halloran scores here, that would be kind of ironic.
8-meter shot for Halloran, and she scores!
I should have gone with Halloran, man.
Oh,
heck of a goal by the sophomore. And credit to her and credit to Saunders and Green and every player we've seen take a fall today and over the course of the season. I mean, getting right back up and in the case of Halloran there, gets a goal out of it. 9-1 advantage back up to 8 goals for Garnet Valley. Still firing on all cylinders. And I think I like most about that play, Lid, it's someone who didn't come in the starting lineup. That's exactly what I want to see. Give some other players a chance to contribute. They do. And Halloran does right there. Back up 8 goals now.
So it's 9-1 now. Whistle blows. One player goes down. It's won by Saunders. Looked like that was Avery Mayer who went down there. Saunders gets stick checked. They're going to call a violation there. They're going to reset. Saunders loses the ball.
Hate to see when that happens.
Now
Jags have numbers, though. Jags have numbers, though.
Yeah, Harriton outnumbered 2-1. Now Harriton is able to slow things down to allow for other offensive players to get there. Berman will give it to Mayer. Mayer being defended by Jamie Dwyer. Swarthmore commit. Here's Berman.
Harriton testing the Jags a bit here with some movement inside the 8-meter arc, but they're communicating well. Everyone's staying tight to who they're supposed to be guarding. Like what I'm seeing there from the Jags on a communication basis there between the defense.
Tamburo
staying close to who they're supposed to be close to.
Gives it up to number 23. Again, we do not have that name on our roster.
Look at the defense. Jags are just not letting any opportunity go to the Rams trying to get closer to the net here.
Spin move. Berman's shot is blocked. Looks like she's going to have an 8-meter.
Right as I say that, Berman able to get around with a spin move there, but it's all right. Fighting through contact, draws the whistle. Big opportunity for Harriton to get a second one here. Which I'm sure they want desperately. Of about 61 seconds to go before halftime.
Whistle blows. Berman shot.
Outstanding work by oh, come on.
And they're going to call another penalty. Berman's going to have another 8-meter.
Zebley did great work. They are knocking that ball out of the stick of Berman. Saunders nearly jumped.
Whistle blows. Here we go. Berman shot. Scores.
She took a spill there. Looks like she's all right. Good work there.
The second chance works out for Zoe Berman.
So Harriton now back within 7. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Not where they wanted to be, but you know, looking on the bright side, you were down 8, now you're only down 7. So there is that. If you're at home watching, supporting Harriton.
McKenna Williams enters into the ball game. She replaces Eva Zephron. As we near the end of the first half, 45 seconds left.
Burkett took a hard spill.
Everyone on the Jags gets a hit. Not just the sophomores anymore.
Guess not.
Here's Cianci. Gives it up to Sammy Wood.
Harriton putting the pressure on now. See, that goal has kind of maybe rejuvenated them a little bit, put some energy.
Sammy Wood goes right through the whistle. Here she goes. Sammy Wood, shot, score!
Wow. Sammy Wood, I think, just went through about 2 or 3 violations there on Harriton. You know, you got the whistle restart as she was coming into the zone. Flag was up. She was going through, and I think she got hit maybe a 3rd time there as she was cut in front of the goal. But still, full steam ahead. Sammy Wood was not going to be stopped on that charge to goal. Makes it 10-2 for Garnet Valley, just about 30 seconds after. Who was it? Zoe Berman who just scored that last goal for the
Zoe
Rams?
Berman.
So yeah, Garnet Valley with a quick response. You see why there. Their defense is great. That's one reason they don't give up a lot of runs. Another reason, oftentimes they score very, very quickly in response.
New draw specialist in is Mia Zebley. Savannah Saunders taking a seat for a little bit. Whistle blows and we're back underway for the final 22 seconds of the first half. Here comes Mayer. Anna Mayer. Good defense by Jenny Green. Whistle blows. 9 seconds. That one's taken away by Burkett. Whistle blows, and that is going to take us to the end of the first half. After 25 minutes of play, it is 10-2 Jags. Test. Welcome back after a short 5-minute halftime. We're just about set to get things going again. And it looks like we have a new goalie in for the Jags. It is Marin Mink, the sophomore, coming in. Looks like Kate Sharp's day is done.
That's exactly what I want to see. Great job by Kate Sharp all season long and today, of course. She's made some incredible saves all year long. But in a game like this, I want to see the Jags call upon their depth. See what they're made of deep on the roster. And what better way to do that than to put in your backup goalkeeper for the entire second half. Love the move.
Wood takes it off the draw, makes a spin move. Gives to Shoemaker, and the Jags will set up to begin the second half. Shoemaker. Zebley fell down. Here's Wood. Gives to Halloran. Jenny Green. Gives to Zebley. Zebley loses the ball. Whistle blows.
I don't think Zebley's at 100% right now.
Yeah, she doesn't look it.
She looks like she's in.
She looks like she is hurt.
Discomfort, yeah. I don't know if it's with the arm, with the leg, something like that.
She
Gets
took a
pass
hit.
off quick to Shoemaker, though.
She took a hit. Zebley did. I believe at the end of that first half. Yeah, she's not running to her full speed.
She looks a little gimpy out there. At least she's all right. She's tough. She's tough. We know that for sure.
She is a tough player. All the way down. Shot on Mink is scored.
That's a heck of a goal, too. That was Sadie Timmons.
Timmons with that one.
You had 4 Jaguars converging on Timmons. She finds a way to put it through traffic. You got to wonder if that many defenders made it hard for Mink to kind of figure out where the ball was.
Yeah, I think that might have been the main reason.
But that was a tough shot to save either way, because that's a heck of a bounce shot too, going right into that pretty much the highest point you can get a shot to go in the net.
Yeah.
While it's still being a goal and all that, obviously. So heck of a job there by Timmons, just a perfectly placed shot. Gets the Jags to come in and basically set a screen on their own keeper, making it very difficult on Mink to save that shot. Harriton, that's a new one. I didn't know where that came from. Harriton within 7 goals again.
Oh my goodness. It's the end of the season for all of us.
Yeah, I did just have 3 AP tests over the last 2 days and on Friday. So I'm very drained, but it is what it is. We keep going.
Here's Halloran.
It's that time of year. Very, very ready for school to be over. Not ready for lacrosse season to be over, obviously, but very, very ready for school to be over.
I think we all are in that same boat.
I've been ready for about...
Underneath, Cianci, shot is saved.
I've been ready since I think about the 2nd week of October for school to be done.
Pass goes.
Good work by Halloran getting the loose ball. And now the Jags will reset.
A lot of communication on the field for the Jags. Shoemaker lost the ball. She took a hit to the stick there. Now she looks hurt.
I think she's just dumbfounded. I think they're going to give the ball to... Oh, no. I thought they were going to give the ball to Harriton. Is that what... They are going to give the ball to Harriton. So she does look a little shaken up. I think she just took a hard hit there.
She looked to kind of bend over at the waist.
She also looked... I thought she looked just kind of dumbfounded at the call, and I can't blame her. I'm not entirely sure what the violation was there that gave Harriton the ball. But nonetheless, they have a chance to cut the deficit to 6. Get their 4th goal of the game.
Yeah, Shoemaker's holding her hip down at the other end of the field.
And this is exactly why I want to see the Jags go to their depth, because now that's Zebley just took a couple shots. Didn't look 100% there for a bit. And now Shoemaker looks like she might be shaken up a little bit. And obviously, I don't think these are things that you're going to be concerned about long term. These are probably just, spur of the moment kind of things that are kind of going to go away over the course of the game, probably. I expect them to be 100%. They're going to be fine, obviously. Doesn't look like anything too serious. But still, it's those kind of plays that make you wonder, should they be in the game right now. You're up 7 goals in the second half over a 2-14 Harriton squad. This is not something the Jags are likely to lose. So, I mean, if I'm Coach Julie, I'm wondering, like, especially with my senior players. Like, we're getting into the playoff season. I want my players to be 100%, especially my seniors.
Here's Rucci. She scores. Hat trick for Mia Rucci.
Heck of a job there by Rucci. Putting the Jags back up 8, with just over 21 minutes to go.
And as we were thinking about that, a lot of these seniors are going to be playing lacrosse in college.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you don't want them to get injured and have to, if it gets bad, miss their freshman college season.
I think if they get running clock going, if I'm gonna shout out to my our good friend Leah Moran. If they get running clock, I expect us to see some more bench players come in for Zebly, maybe Shoemaker, some other seniors.
I think Liam just fell out of his chair if he was watching this game. They mentioned running clock.
I think he's up playing Ultimate Frisbee right now.
He'll probably find out.
I think they got an away game or something like that. Should do one of those sometime. Try and figure out a way to get the tech to work out for that.
Oh, there's many sports we'd like to do.
Techs.
Many sports.
Yep.
Whistle blows. Here's Lila Shrewd, the freshman.
I think that's Schroed. It might be Shrewd, though. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I'm looking at the name.
We'll
call her Shrewd.
I've seen Shrewd.
Well, Shrewd is normally 2 O's. There's only 1 O.
You never know.
The things we talk about when we're up 7.
Up 8. Up 8, Liz. Up 8. There we go. I've been waiting to get you back, and there it was. I've had a couple of Liddy mix-ups for myself today, but there's a Liddy mix-up right there.
Oh, my goodness. Here's Burkett. She gives to Shoemaker.
All right, I'm going to call my shot once again, Lid. Just spice things up a little bit.
What are you, 2 for 3? 1 for 3? I think you're 2 for 3.
I was nearly 2 for 3, but I picked Rucci instead of Haller on that one time.
We'll give you 1.5 for 3.
Zebly gets another one there. I think she's up to 3 on the day.
I think that is her 3rd, yes.
And now they're up 9, so Leah Moran is shaking right now somewhere. Jags are 1 away from activating running clock. Zebly, again, how many times do we mention her on the average lacrosse game? It feels like every single time that we have one of these games at the Mo, she just puts on a clinic.
Yeah.
She's done that all season long. Great to see her really. I mean, she was great all of her lacrosse career here. Especially last year too, but this year, I mean, she just took an extra leap, and she has been dominant from start to finish all season long. We should do a Player of the Year award.
I think we should do that.
We should do a Player of the Year award.
I think we should do that.
We'll
look over our stats. Little spring MVP.
She's going to be the front runner at the moment, I think.
I think she will.
She's got to be.
We'll have our interview for the Player of the Year as well.
Player of the Year.
It's a long interview.
Player of the game gets kind of redundant after a little bit.
It does.
Player of the Year.
Player of the Year will be like a 15-minute interview.
15-minute interview. All right. We don't need to take that much time out of someone's life for Player of the Year.
It won't be after a game.
15-minute conversation.
It won't be after a game. It'll be on a Zoom call on like a Saturday or whatever.
We'll figure it out. I can't imagine me, at least, wanting to spend 15 minutes of my Saturday talking to you, Liddy. So I barely want to spend 15 minutes of my,
at any point.
Yeah.
There's a shot, and it got stripped by Harriton. Here comes Lee.
Good pressure.
Wow.
And they got the come on.
It's like 5 Jags converged on Mila Lee there.
Harriton gets the whistle, though, so they keep possession.
Here's Timmons. She gives it up to Zephron. Here's Berman. Berman flips it to McKenna Williams. Good defense there from the Jags. Tamburo hands it off to number 23. Underneath, intercepted.
Good work by Saunders there. Jump in the passing lane.
They're going to reset the positioning. Saunders is off once again. High pass for Burkett. She's able to corral it.
Pressure got to Saunders there. Still able to get it to Burkett, and Burkett was wide open. That's what sending 3 players to go after Savannah Saunders does.
Here's
So,
Rucci.
Not much of an issue there for the Jags, bringing it into the attacking zone in transition.
Shoemaker. Underneath. Went right off of Zebley's stick and right into the stick of Mayer. Mayer holding on to the ball. She's able to find Lee. Mila Lee has it stripped. That was by Perry. And ball is intercepted right back by Tamburo.
Wasn't that Cianci who
Yeah, that was Cianci and that was Colton. Way off right now. Hey, we're up 9. At this point, we're up 9. It's mistake time.
Mistake time? Never, ever say mistake time ever again, Liddy. Never. Oh, my God. All right. That might be my new favorite. I was about to mention, I've been thinking, all right, I was going to say we should do a Ryan Liddy moment of the year. As well as a Player of the Year award.
There's a lot of those.
There's a
lot of those.
When it rains, it pours was going to be my unanimous pick. But I think we might just have one right there. Mistake time. Wow. That is not something you want to say on live broadcast. But it is what it is, I guess. Mistake time. Lid, if you want to make it mistake time, how about you call it a face-off next time so I can finally put a tally on my notes page of how many times you were going to do that this spring. You haven't done it once.
Oh, my goodness.
Mistake time. My God.
Sammy Wood gives to Saunders. We're gonna have a lot of blooper moments from this one. Here's Zebley. Zebley underneath. Rucci just wide. It'll stay with the Jags.
Oh, that one would have been sweet. Would have gotten the running clock going.
Turning into Liam.
I can see why Liam likes it. It's games like these, man. You're up 9 goals. You've been up 8. You were up 8-0 at a point.
Ball's on the ground. Cianci ends up with it.
What can you say, man? I'm tired. Like I love watching this girls' team play. But I mean,
at a certain point, you want the game to be over.
I mean, it just
underneath, and there's your running clock.
Liam Moran, wherever you are. You're missing something special here, man. You got 15 minutes of running clock as long as Harriton doesn't get one back.
Now some more subs come in. Nia Rucci is going to come out. Sammy Afrati
Who
coming
just scored
in.
that last one for the Jags?
That was Saunders.
Saunders? What's that? Is that her second?
I believe it is.
That's great to see. Love seeing her get multiple goals on the stat sheet. I mean, she's done such a great job all season. We mentioned her like so many times, even today, just taking hits, making hustle plays, fighting for loose balls, does all the little things right, but rarely gets goals to show for it. But she's gotten 2 today. Potentially could get a third. There's still plenty of time left for her to do that.
Whistle blows. One by Saunders.
Takeaway there, too. Heck of a job there by the sophomore. Charge on the field. Could you get her second or third, I should say?
Intercepted by Colton. Number 23 taking it up the field.
I think Zebley's at 100%. Look at her speed back, trying to shut down the transition there from the Rams.
Here's Kayla Adorno. Timmons. Makes a move. Good defense by Saunders. Burkett took a little bit of a shove there. Here's Vernon. Gives it up to Zephyron. Underneath. Number 23. Gives it up to Timmons. Ball's loose. Zebley ends up with it. Mia Zebley.
Great defense there from the Jags.
Take it way down the field. Lost it for a second. Is able to regain it. Halloran.
Nice
Shoemaker.
pass.
1-on-1. Scores!
Beautiful. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. Fakes. Just a nice little shot fake. And then puts it right under the legs. Absolutely beautiful there from Shoemaker. And a great pass there from Halloran. Brings the lead all the way up to 11. 12:35 to go. Timeout taken on the field. Who was it by?
I believe that was by Harriton. That is their final timeout of the game.
So 12:35 to go here from the Mo. Jags up 11 over the Rams. We'll be back in a few short moments.
"12 minutes and 35 seconds remain here from Moda Frank Stadium. Teams retaking the field. I want to remind you that this is the seniors' final regular season home game, so we will have draw set to begin. Another new draw specialist in. It's Tessa Mahoney. And that one is won by Harriton. Here's Smith. Gives it up to Schroed. Schroed defended nicely by McCann.
They need to speed it up here. They're leaving too much room for error with the amount of time they're taking on these possessions.
Here's Leah Colton. Timmons working inside. She gives it up.
But I'm going to give credit to the Jags defense as well. They're not making the reason that Harriton is taking so much time on each of these possessions. Jags aren't giving them anything to work with.
Wild pass. It's going to be Jag ball.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. See how much time they took on that possession, Liddy? About 2 minutes there. And it ends up turning into a turnover. Got to get shots off quick. And the running clock is working against you, too. Keep that in mind. These next 10 minutes, these final 10 minutes are going to go by very, very quickly for Harriton. From the Jags, just take time. Don't get hurt, most importantly.
That is the most important thing. Marin Mink taking her time, looking for someone open.
I mean, she's got all the time in the world. Nobody's coming to pressure her.
And there's no stalling in girls lacrosse either.
That is about the 40 bajillionth time I've heard you mention that this season.
First time today, though.
It is the first time today. That's a good point.
Perry on the sideline. What a move by Liv Perry.
That I love what Liv Perry brings to the table, and it's plays like that show me exactly why. I mean, she can turn on a dime. Her speed is next to none on this team. Just brings a different energy level to this team. The only person I've seen rival it this season in terms of speed and agility is Sammy Wood. But I don't even think she's competing with Perry in terms of what she brings to the table in that regard.
Shoemaker scores!
Is that her third or her fourth?
I believe that is her third.
I was going to say third as well. Jags 15 now for Garnet Valley on offense. Just an impeccable day. Weather and lacrosse. I mean, the Jags offense just has not skipped a beat. They've been outstanding as Burgett's kind of come off the field for Bellis.
Marmalides is going to come on too.
For Sammy Wood.
Some more backups and a couple more starters coming back on the field.
So I got my wish, though. We're seeing some good plays being made by the backups. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I asked, Coach Julie delivered. And so did the bench players. Making some good plays in this game.
Ball is won by Saunders.
Again.
Saunders having a field day in the draw circle. Schmidtline wide open. Oh, she got double teamed.
That one went in.
It did go in. Wow.
Come on, Lid. You got to start paying attention, man. What a goal there by Schmidtline.
Wow.
Right after another goal. Just feels like maybe about like 20 seconds of game time, but the running clock does change things. But heck of a job there by Saunders. I mean, she, like you said, she's dominated the draw circle all day long. Wins one there, and in transition, just, again, able to catch Harriton sleeping. Turns on the Jets, brings it into the attacking zone, finds Schmidtline wide open, nobody near her. Took a little bit of time to get the shot off, so some Rams players were able to get to her, as Zebly's going to come off. But Schmidtline puts it in with little to no trouble either. Heck of a job there by the senior.
Bella Sorkanich comes on to replace Zebly. Sadie Timmons in for the draw.
Final 6 minutes, 45 seconds here.
Whistle blows. We're back underway. Who's going to win it? It's still loose.
Jags will have it.
It's going to go to the Jags. Cianci taking it all the way down the field to about the 10. Gives it up to Malides. Here's Frati. Schmidtline. Schmidtline.
For two.
Got it.
Heck of a job there by Schmidtline again.
17-3.
Love the aggressiveness from Dee Schmidtline. You're up now 14 goals. She's not taking her feet off the gas. Jags making a statement here these final few minutes here against Harriton. I think they're up to, what was it now? They were at 12-3 or was it 11-3 for a period of time?
I believe it was 11-3.
I think it might have been 10-3.
I think you're right.
So they've scored 7 unanswered now. Jags up more than comfortably with a 14-goal advantage. 5.5 to go. This one all but over now.
Maddie Shoemaker gets a nice ovation as she comes off the field. Looks like her day is done. Now with 5:18 left. Ref is ready. Whistle blows. Ball is pushed way back, almost to the sideline. It's won by Harriton. Marin Mink going to get another chance here. Here's Schroed. Lost the ball for a second. Timmons. A lot of communication on the field right now. Timmons makes a move on Cianci. Gives it up to Mayer. Mayer, shot saved by the stick of Marin Mink. Here comes Cianci. Got stick checked. Is able to take it back. Now 4:12 left. Whistle blows from the far side of the field.
Card will be drawn here. Who's going to go off for Harriton? It's going to be Tamburo.
Luciana Tamburo called for a card.
Final 4 minutes and change. Jags now a player up.
Schmidtline gives to Carly DeCandelo. DeCandelo. Saunders finds Fraudy.
Had it knocked away.
Saved by Mayer.
I don't think you can call that much of a shot.
Yeah, that kind of got hit as she shot it. Now 3:30 left in the ball game. Ball is knocked away.
Dangerous pass.
It's taken back by by Perry, that is. Fraudy.
Mayer's made some good saves for the Rams as the day has gone on, but passing after the saves has been an issue.
Sammy Wood's shot goes just wide. That was Melides. I'm all over the place today. I'm always all over the place, but
I like the self-awareness. I'll say that.
Here's DeCandelo. Perry wasn't looking. Ball goes past Fraudy. She's able to keep it in.
The zone. Just can't get control of it though.
It's gonna go to Harriton.
Good effort nonetheless. That's what you love to see, especially late in the game. Jags still giving it their all.
Schroed lost it. Here's Timmons. Tamburo still waiting to be released back onto the field. Timmons. Gives it up to Mayer. Now 2 minutes left. Ball is knocked out of Mayer's stick. She's able to corral it. Here's number 23. Goes back to Mayer. Mayer lost the ball. Big fight for it. Who's going to get it? It's still loose, and it's taken by Colton.
Nice work by Saunders getting in the passing lane. Jags able to come away with it, but that's a heck of a play there.
Here's Berman. Timmons. Now a minute 20 left. Timmons underneath. Shot wide.
Whistle blown.
Looks like they're going to call it because it went out.
I think it was going to be an 8. It might be an 8 meter.
Yeah, there is going to be an 8 meter. 8 meter for
Trust
Timmons.
my judgment, Lid. Trust my judgment. Come on, man.
Now we're into the final minute of play. Shot by Timmons. Saved by Marin Mink.
Heck of a job there. In goal by Mink. Outstanding work.
Here's Perry. Lost the ball. 40 seconds left.
Final 30 seconds.
Pass to Timmons. 24 seconds now. (17-3) Jags. Mayer lost the ball. Whistle blows. But it is not going to matter. Stop the clock for a second. It is not going to matter. As they set up for the 8 meter, the clock is going to run out And that is the ball game.
What's the call here? Is it going to be the ball game, or are they going to?
Looks like
Is that
they're
it?
going to give her the 8-meter. No, they are not.
That's
And
not like
that
would've
is
made, not-
it.
Not like it would have made a difference.
Jags take the win in their final regular season home game, 17-3. They will be taking on Academy of Notre Dame on Thursday. Our next broadcast will be Friday. Some boys lacrosse action as they take on, coming over from out of state, Shawnee High School from New Jersey.
That's correct. And then after that, I think our final spring broadcast of the year. I can't believe we're saying that now, unless the boys can somehow pull out a home game in the playoffs.
You never know what can happen.
You never know. All right, looks like our final broadcast of the season for either team is going to be next Tuesday, so a week from today, where the girls will likely host a playoff opponent in the district tournament, and we'll see you there for that as well. That'll probably be our final game of the spring season.
Crazy to say that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
my
really
goodness.
flew by this year.
Yes,
Flew by
it did.
last year, but this year it really flew by.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot shorter than I remember. I feel it's a lot, very short season.
yeah, it felt really short, but we're going to sound the buzzer again. I don't know why.
Any final thoughts, Lid?
That's all I got. We will have our interviews with the seniors.
I'm gonna give you one last compliment. All right.
All right, let's hear it.
You said it was mistake time.
Oh,
Which is a disaster, but you
God.
didn't make many mistakes during your quote-unquote mistake time. So I'm gonna give you credit for that.
All right. And on that note, we will say so long